In a country where food and security remains one of the biggest challenges, a few bold farmers are building solutions with what they have. And today, we are on one of those farms. Meet Mr. Jubril, the CEO of 1702 Farms.
Youths generally these days, we want something flashy, something that will put money and the money will come
Immediately.
It's not done that way. Just invest. After a little while, you will see the profit.
His father was a poultry farmer, but like most parents, he wanted his son to become an engineer. But Jubril had different plans. After graduating from the university, he followed his passion for agriculture and livestock.
So I started with piggery in 2017 in Ogbomoso. As time goes on, I had crisis. I sold the stocks. I decided to buy some cows.
It wasn't easy, but he kept showing up. Today, he runs a thriving livestock and crop farm spread across 18 acres. He is raising cattle, rams, sheep, and growing essential food crops. And today, we are telling his story on the Legacy Level series. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Jubril. Yeah, I'm the CEO of 1702 Farms in Apakwaodon Town, Akenle, Ibadan.
So what do you do here? What is your farm all about?
Generally, we are into agricultural services. Yeah, we are into crops and we do livestock. So this part of our livestock, we have these cattle sections and we have the sheep and rams. Yeah, these are new intakes, so we are trying to quarantine them here. So we still move them to the ranch down there. We have the ranch there.
All right.
So because they are still new, we don't want them to mix with the ones we have on the farm before. So we are just using this place to quarantine them. We have this place for the sheep and ram only.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So actually we are planning to do a rabbitry section. So the construction is going on actually. But that's how we...
You're still working towards that. Yeah. All right. What inspired you to go into livestock and crop farming?
When I was young, you know, in the gardening, people will be like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a... But me, I'm always confused, like, what will I do? And my dad, he was also into livestock farming, like, he was doing poultry then. So I have the idea of the farming and all. So when I was trying to get admission to, my dad wants me to go for this mechanical something, but I studied agricultural extension and rural development. So with the course and the idea I have from home, I was like, okay, let me start with piggery. So I started with piggery in 2017 in Ogbomoso. As time goes on, I had crisis. And the place I was using for my farm then, this environmental service something just give me notice to vacate. The environment is not suitable for farming and all. When I had crisis with the pigs, as I sold the stocks, I decided to buy some cows. Like, let me just start with cows. And I still have plan of doing the piggery, but you know, coming to a new place, I don't want to start with that piggery. You know, communities, they can be like, but when we are here, everything, like they see things we are doing, so we can introduce piggery. So there will be no issue. So we have planned over the fence there. That's where we are planning for our piggery.
So what made you decide to go into crop? At what point did you decide that, you know what, I'm going to go into crop?
Actually, that crop farming I started not long. You know, when we are here, we have enough space. There are a lot of land, so I just see it as an opportunity that we can explore and try it, and things are coming out good.
When you went into the whole cattle thing, how many animals did you see?
I started with 15. So as time goes on, we keep stocking.
So how many do you have now?
Altogether, it should be 32 or 33.
Cows?
Yes.
What about the other things that you do? Because I'm seeing rams and other things as well.
I think we have over 60 rams. Yeah, we have over 60 rams. You know, this is the Salah period. So we've packed some to the market, we've sold some.
You sold some? Oh, wow. So, are there still animals at the other side?
Yes, we have animals there. We have cattle ranch there.
All right.
Permanently.
So how many acres or plots of land do you have here?
In total, we have like 18 acres here in this Apakwaodon town.
Oh, wow. You're saying here in this Apakwaodon, are there other branches or something?
Yes, I have my pig farm I have farm in Ogbomoso, but we are not running currently. The former place is still, the structure, everything is there.
How do you manage the healthcare, the feeding of the animal? Like,
we have their injections, we have medicines, like the drugs they use. So we have it, but if it's something that is beyond this thing, we have it.
Oh, okay.
We have it, we can easily contact that. And the feeding, we mill, we do, and we have a side, we planted all these bacteria grass and all, at least to make the feeding easy for us. At least one cow, if we are planning on feeding with formula, one cow can be taking like 5,000, 6,000 daily.
Oh, really? Per day?
Yeah.
And for how long is it going to be taking that per day? Like, how long does it take to grow them to maturity?
It depends. It's not like we have them from the calf. Most of these animals we got them from market. We go to not to sort for good breeds that we can stock, like we can have in farm. Sometimes we buy a lot, and there are some particular types we take to the market directly. We just put them in market for display. All these are animals here. We are not putting them to market. We are rearing them at least for 2-3 years. We want them to be, all these jagaban. Okay. We have them down there.
All right.
When we get there, you see.
Oh wow! Oh wow! You rear them for that long?
It depends, like a year, 2 years. So it just depends. If we see someone that wants to get something, like I like this one, we'll give the person price. If we are okay with it, take it. This one is a pet. So we are rearing them to produce. We have one calf already that one of our give birth to them, wanted to be.
Okay, all right. You said you are into crop farming. What kind of crops do you?
We have tomatoes, we have pepper, we have cassava, maize, we have cocoyam. So
you have yams too?
We have yams.
Oh wow!
And all these palm too.
Okay, palm trees.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's
they are on our land, so we have people that take them. So we take them to the.
Between the animal farm and the crop farm, which would you say is more lucrative and more profitable?
These 3 particular animals, they are 11 in pieces when I bought them.
They were 11?
They were 11, but I lost 8 of them.
Really?
Yes.
So is that challenging?
Yeah. So if you don't have the passion, you will be like, okay, this is not my way.
Even at that, I would like to know that there has to be one that you will say, okay, this one is more profitable than the other. From your own experience, because I know that there are other farmers out there that might have different experience, right? But from your own experience, which one would you say, okay, I prefer this one to this?
I would say livestock is profitable for me.
So what are the challenges that you face that you would tell anybody that wants to go into animal farming to watch out for?
The main challenge is feeding,
Okay.
Grazing is like the best for especially these cattle. We have our place, but there are other farmers around there that has their plants. Even for us to graze them around is difficult because, this farm directly to your farm is not our own. Okay. But if it's our farm, we don't care. More of the grazing is better. Yeah.
Like open grazing. So what about security? Is it a challenge?
The whole community is peaceful. Like I think their ballet has says on them. They don't want to trespass. They don't want to go beyond their distance because this place they have the way they sanction them if you mess up. So I think most of them are very careful of things they do.
Oh.
So and we have this camera we use to monitor
I can see that.
This thing around. There is this thing that I do calf sharing, this meat sharing too.
Okay.
We slaughter and we distribute too. We sell live too. We have people online that contact us to get, even with supplies in Lagos. Part of this and myself, I'm taking them to Lagos, I think maybe tomorrow. Which
is better? Gets more money? Is it slaughtering it and selling it, or is it selling the whole cow?
No, selling the whole is
better
for me. This is our main ranch.
Okay, this is the main ranch.
Yeah.
Oh wow, wow! This is. Oh wow! So we have a lot of cows here too.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look how big. You guys, you need to see how big the cows I'm seeing here. You need to see how big they are. What's the average cost or the price of cows here that you sell? Yeah.
This is 700.
Okay, the least one?
Yeah, the least one we have here presently is like 700. Yeah.
What about the highest one?
The highest one? We have the Jagaban. There's
the Jagaban.
Okay. Like 2.8, 2.93.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So how do you handle the whole buying, selling, and the whole marketing aspect of this business? Because I know that one thing is to raise the cows and to mature it, and another thing is to sell. So how do you do that?
I have a boss into this business.
Okay.
I have a boss into this business.
All right.
It's like how will I put it? He's my boss. He's a mentor to me also in this particular business.
Okay.
Yeah. He knows much about it. At least I started, but when I met him, he has his own ranch too. He has space in the market that he sells. So he's more into the marketing
aspects of it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you guys, this is his mentor that he talked about. Can you tell us about yourself?
I'm Mohammed Yakubu by name. I'm from North, but based in Ibadan. I'm into cattle rearing and selling. I sell to Atkara Ibadan, here Akinyele Ibadan. So that's what I do. And we are into cropping too, like maize, tomato, then the one we call rodo pepper during rainy season. So, but we are planning next year that we want to do the irrigation system. What are the key seasons for this livestock farming? Like, what are the key seasons that you sell the most? Are there any key seasons or something? Yeah, there's key season like during Easter period, people buy like big family, chicken cannot be enough for them. So they would rather prefer to buy cow. Okay. Some buy ram, but a lot of people, most people that I know, most of my customers, during Easter, I have customers that buy from me, and Ramadan period, people don't normally buy. Okay. You know Ramadan? Yeah, the fasting period after this, so they don't know. But Ileya, people buy, like the one coming now. This is the market time of all cattle. Okay. All animals. Cow, they buy ram. The ram is most expensive now. So what do you think someone that wants to probably come into this kind of business, what do you think the person needs to watch out for? If you are coming into this business, first of all, you have to have passion for it. Okay. That's the first thing. If you want to go into it, don't look at the money you want to make. The passion, you have to have passion for it. All right. You won't be a younger person that you say, oh, no, I can't touch this, I can't do this. All right. You understand? So you get messed up, you get dirty, But if you have passion for it, gradually, you will gain. Okay. You understand? Like we started with chicks because I was into all these 4 weeks broiler, 4 weeks turkey before. So gradually we started with 1 cow, 2 cow. Alhamdulillah, today we are somewhere. But it's a long story. Oh, wow. There was challenges along mortality. Last year we lost about 11 cows here. Really? Yeah. Wow. We have evidence that we can show you. Oh, wow. This guy was there, this Yoruba guy. Oh, wow. So they reared them outside, not knowing that they have fumigated the land, the grass, Okay. So on getting home, we gave them water. So after some few minutes, they start foaming. Oh, God. It was bad. Apart from the incidents that happened that you just narrated, are there any other things that could lead to their losses or something like disease? Yeah, something like that. Sometimes there's disease, but once you are careful and you watch them, they don't normally get sick. Okay. Yeah, because it's normally the only experience I have is cough, so and which we know what to use for them. So once you are careful, you will know, you will understand them. Any day you come to the farm, you watch your cattle when you are feeding them. You look the way they feed, the way they are eating. Are they eating very well? Initially, he was talking about that there are different kind of breeds. Oh, really? So how many kinds do you have here? We have 2 here. Okay. 2 breeds. Okay. We have the Yakana and the Bokolos. Bokolos? Yeah, but most here they are all Bokolos. Because the Bokolo ones, they are like hybrid. Can we go around? Okay, yes, we can go around, of course. This one is Yakana, that female one. Okay, that one is what? Yakana. Yakana? Yeah, this is Bokolo. Why this one is Bokolo? All right. This male one, the one with horn, this is Yakana too. Okay. So those are the only Yakana we have. Others are Bokolos. Okay, what about the rams? Like he said there are other breeds too? Because I'm seeing some rams here, over here. Yeah, we have the Sokoto breed and we have the Uda. Okay. And we don't have the Balami because the one we have, they are Taleshin Lawyer now. for sale.
Okay.
The balami ones.
Okay, they have balami too.
Yeah, of course. You can't compare the meat of bokolo with yakana.
Okay, bokolos have, oh wow.
Yeah, their meat is always there, sticky, very thick, even if they are the same size.
Even if they are the same size?
Because if you, once you boil this one, you fry it, it gets small. But this one, the size you cut is what you made there. So they don't get smaller like yakana. The ram, we have only 2 breeds there.
Okay.
Or let me say 3 breeds. We have the local ones here.
Okay.
The Yoruba ones. Okay. Here, we have them. I think there are 2. We have, yes, West African dwarf.
Is there a way you can show me, please?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, let me just see. Thank you.
Can you see this one?
Okay, the one you're holding now.
This one is Uda.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah.
The difference between this and this is the hair. Can you see this one has long hair? Why this one owns is short? Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see the difference?
Yeah, I can see it.
So, and sometimes their tails are different too.
Okay.
Can you see the tail? It's not as long as down.
Okay.
Can you see?
Oh wow, the other tail is long.
Yeah, this one is Shokoto. So this is the local West African sheep. Can you see the black one?
The black one?
Yes, you can see the hair is very, very short.
Oh
like
wow.
Both one. Even the tail is very short.
Oh
so
wow.
That's the way you differentiate them.
So you said this one gave birth to this one?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Last year, September. So that's about 8 months. In 2 years too, this one start producing too.
The animal farm and the crop farm, does it complement each other? Like, do you use like maybe cow dungs as fertilizer or something?
Yes, of course, we use it.
Okay.
Like our tomato farm now, it's just an acre. So we use just 1 bag. Then we now use the dry one. We'll pack it in a place then, like a bucket of 25 liter. You can use 1 Congo. You know Congo, that rubber they used to measure rice. A Congo of it for you. A bag of this organic thing. So we now spray it on the farm.
So we get feed from the crops. Like like this maize now.
Okay.
After we harvest after we harvest, that we take all the maize on it. We feed them with the maize.
Okay.
Feed them with the
shaft.
The shaft.
Yes.
Okay. You feed the cows from the plants.
Yes.
And then you feed the plants with the
okay. Understand.
All right.
So
I
nothing
understand
is wasted. So we use everything together. Like the ones we harvest now, we go and harvest the corn, the trees of the corn. So we leaf everything. We give it to them. But we are planning to buy a machine like a cutter.
Okay.
So we'll be cutting it. So we'll cut it and we'll dry it. Then we'll now be bagging it and we keep it till dry season. You understand? When there's no grass for them to graze in. So we'll not give them those ones.
Do you train people, let's say someone that is watching this video that would probably want to go into a business like this? Do you train?
Of course.
Train.
If you want to know how to inject, we inject them by ourselves sometimes, but not the early.
Once it's not something we can handle.
Yeah, if it is not something we can handle, we have a doctor that will call around.
Oh, I was going to ask that, like, how is it? Because I know that if it is, for example, other, let's say poultry, they do vaccinate them or something. Is it the same thing with cows as well?
Yeah, they vaccinate them, but it's the vet doctor that will do that.
Okay.
But we can only give them multivites, some antibiotics.
First aid things.
Yeah, first aid. Those are the things we can do.
Okay.
Like multivite, if they are not eating well, we know if you can inject 5 ml, 10 ml is okay for them.
Okay.
But we don't try to give them the early. The early, you have to be a professional to inject animals, because if you give them overdose, they can die.
Okay. So how much do you think it would probably cost to start a business like this?
You mean the cattle one, the cow?
Yes, both. Let's say cow and then this as well.
If you want to start with one, with just 1 cow, with 300 you can start.
300,000.
Yes.
Will 300 be enough to train it from calf, right?
Calf, yes.
Will it be enough to train it from that stage till maturity?
The 300,000?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
For me, I can't tell you, I can't calculate the feeding because they don't get tired of eating. The more you give them, the more they eat.
Oh, wow.
You understand? They just get tired of eating.
Oh.
But nobody can tell you the specific amount or the kg that the cow can eat. They eat because they are ruminant animal. They regurgitate. You understand? So, and they pollute everywhere. So you can't tell. If you give them 10 bags of feed now, they will finish it.
Oh, really?
In another 20 minutes or 30 minutes, if you give them another 10, they will still finish it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
They're supposed to go out again because they still need to eat more. That's why you see them making that sound. If not, you will meet some of them sleeping.
Okay.
Once they are okay, they will just sit down. They won't disturb anybody because they are heavy already.
Oh, wow.
Like someone who ate 4 apple, you know. It can't be running around.
It's true.
So they will get heavy. Most of them will just sleep.
So how much does the feed cost, or do you produce yours? Everything that you make?
We buy feed.
Okay.
Then we were using cassava pea before.
Okay.
But it's dangerous during rainy season because you have to dry it very well before you introduce it to the animal. So during rainy season, it doesn't get dry well.
Okay.
They don't dry it well. So once you give them, they will die.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yes, because it's poisonous.
It's poisonous to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's poisonous. If the animals are not used to it, once they eat it, in next 20...
We use berry waste.
Yeah, we use berry waste too.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So we buy berry waste, we buy wheat offer, then we mix it together and give it to them.
For crop farmers, like you said you have crop farms. In tomatoes, for example, we know that within 4 months you harvest, you start selling. So how is it with cows?
Apart from this one, we have the ones we sell in the market too. You know, I've told you before.
Yes, yes.
So we have the one we do like you said, like daily. Let me say daily. Once you go to the market, bring them to the market. We bring them back to Kara. Then we sell them immediately. Then following week we go back again.
We don't bring those ones to farm.
We don't bring them down here.
Okay. So apart from breeding them, right? You still do buying and selling.
Buying and selling.
Okay.
Like these two female.
Okay.
No, they are male, sorry. Those 2 male, they are going on December.
Okay.
So we'll bring another one because they are old enough to
go to the market.
Go to the market now. We are doing the one in the market we sell every day. Okay.
Let's say for those that are not selling every day in the markets, how often do they?
I have friends that are doing 3 months.
Okay.
They will buy, they will feed them. That they call it fattening. So they will feed them in 3 months' time. They will sell them out.
Oh, wow. So wait a minute. That means that for you to start this business, you don't necessarily need to start training the calf.
No.
You can just buy the baby.
You can buy them today. Even the small one, you can buy the small. You can buy today, like the way people breed broilers.
Broilers?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Some people will buy now and they will sell them at December period.
Okay.
You understand? There are some people that they do 2 months. They will feed them for just 8 weeks and they'll sell them out.
Most of the animals we have here are female. We are not doing fattening here.
Okay.
This is pure. We are producing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we travel to sort for the breeds, like the particular animal you want. You can see the bokolo, you can see them around the market.
Yeah.
But you know, something you want for a long time, you have to look for the structure, test this thing and know, okay, this is a good breed to keep in.
Okay, so here you multiply them here.
Yeah.
Then for the one you want to sell, they don't come here at all.
They don't come
here.
All right. So
we put them in the market. So the one we want in the farm, before we take them here, we put them there for like 2-3 weeks.
Yes.
For quarantine.
Okay.
At least before if there is any disease or anything they are coming with.
Okay.
So with the treatment we give them before we mix them together.
Oh, wow. So you kind of quarantine them just in case they have
to isolate them.
Okay. So what advice would you probably give to the younger ones, to the youths, to Nigerians?
Youths generally these days, we want something flashy or something that you put money and the money will come
immediately.
Yeah, it's not done that way.
Okay.
So you have to at least invest, look into your business, like watch, monitor it and know how you are spending. When you are planning to have this kind of business, before you even go into it, just prepare yourself mentally, like, can I handle this thing I'm going into, because it's a lot of stress, mental stress and all. Don't look into the profit from the beginning. Just feel like you are investing and you are expecting more. In a year, don't expect income. Just invest. After a little while, you see the profit. But the beginning is very tough, and it's not something you say, okay, I've invested, I have people there.
You have to be involved.
You have to be involved. Even sometimes I will see that, okay, the feed is already there, but once I'm coming in, I will pack another feed. Oh yeah, feed this place, feed this place, feed this place.
Okay.
That's when I'll be satisfied.
Oh wow.
Because okay, once you jump, it's not what I want to hear. I want to see them eating.
Okay.
So once they are eating, I'll be happy. I'll be looking around. So during that moment they are eating, you'll be able to study the one that has issue, the one that. But if you put it to people, they will just feed and leave.
Okay.
They don't care.
They will feed and leave. They believe that's their work.
It's not theirs, yes.
Their work is just
that's
to feed.
That's their job.
And leave. But you are putting your money, you have to be there. It's not like I don't trust people working there, but me personally, like,
it's your investment,
like, okay,
yeah.
Let me go
it's
there.
your investment.
Even once you are into something, know what you are doing. Even if the veg come here now and say, we need clinical, you will be able to check, okay, this clinical 5 mil, this 10 mil. It's not done like that. Oh yeah, do this. So no one can just come here and say this is something of 10,000, call it for you 50,000. If you don't have idea of it, you give the money because you want
results.
But once you know, okay, this is this thing you said you want to buy. I bought it last week for 20,000. Why is it 50,000?
Yeah.
You know, you'll be able to challenge anything that is strange to you on it. Like, people that comes to will know, okay, you particularly, you know what you are doing.
You know what you are doing.
Anybody who wants to go into this farming, my advice for them is the first thing. No matter how rich you are, you have to have passion for it.
Okay.
That's the most important thing. Don't look at the money you want to make.
Okay.
Just if you have passion for it, you will understand it and you will make your money.
Okay.
But it's not like Pennywise.
Okay.
And it's not like CBS or whatever they call it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
CBS. So it's something, if you invest, it's not something that will give you money in 3-4 months.
Okay.
It's years.
Okay.
You understand? It's just like you are investing.
All right.
You invest. In the next 4 years, if you invest with 5 million, like if you buy like 5 female, you buy 2 males. In 5 years' time, if they are in good condition and you monitor your things very well, because you have another business doing apart from it, because you feed them, you treat them. So you understand?
Yeah.
You cater for them.
Okay.
So in 5 years to come, it's double money. Even if you are not around, if you are not in Nigeria, you have a very trustworthy person than the record keeping too.
Okay, it's important.
Yeah, very, very important.
Oh wow, I'm hearing something different today, because all the people that I used to hear that they have cattle ranch and then all, like they used to say, oh, it's you get a lot of money from it. Are you saying that it's not like that?
It's not like that.
You understand?
You
say, this guy is a big boy.
But
this guy
it's not a
if you are patient, if you have
patience,
you
get
do the business.
Okay.
It's not like there is no money, but it's not like you put money today
you
and
get it tomorrow.
next week.
But people that always say there is money there is people that they buy and they sell.
Okay.
Yes, you can buy a cattle now and gain 100,000 naira on one.
On one.
Yes, you can gain 17,000 naira. So now talk of you have 10, you gain 70,000 times 10. That's 700,000 in a week. Okay. And you go back to the market. And sometimes you may lose 1 million naira in a day.
Okay.
That's the game.
All right.
But there's money in buying and selling.
All right. Wow, thank you very much for having us here in your farm. We really do appreciate it. Yeah, so thank you. That will be all for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share the video. I'll see you all in the next one. See you, girl. Danica Kosy signing out.